Hello everybody, welcome back. Got another session of Railroader here for you. This time, I'm gonna be doing some switching and doing some mainline running. So I hope you guys are well, and by the way, SD40-2's on the railroad. I think I need to turn your brightness down a little bit here. Oh, yep, sorry about that. Completely forgot. Yeah, I like the sound of the SD40-2s. These actually come from Mr. Beeman here. Shout out to you, buddy. So this is what we're going to use on the road today. Got some main road switching, so we're basically going to run from here in Whittier all the way down to Andrews. Eventually just reach Andrews. We're going to see what we've got, so we're going to start here in Whittier for some drop-offs. So two Kasagi Spirits, yeah, this is actually the modded in Ella Industries that I actually have. And one of which, I see I have a bunch of coal cars for Robinson Cap here. But I don't have anything for Cherokee Coal. So Cherokee Coal is actually a modded in industry there in Ella that I have. We've got Ella. So you can see the original mainline, original siding and stuff, but then you have all of this wonderful jazz added in. Yard, more industries, and the Cherokee Coal Company. That's going to be fun. So I think I do actually have another batch of cars coming in to Silva. So I got it scheduled here. See what that time is scheduled for. So I've got Silva interchange. Yes, 8:30. So I do have my railroad time set on a 1-to-1 ratio there, so it gives me time to do stuff and things, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm, being absolutely rushed right here. So yes, fantastic. So let's grab number 3020 here. These SD40-2 mods, absolutely fantastic. Love it. So I'm gonna plant myself right down here. Gonna get going forwards here. I'm just gonna stand up the switch. Open up my switch. I think that's fast enough. Oh, for some reason I have sliding switches open. I think it's because I had a train meet there. I don't have any drop-offs in Bryson from what I could see. Yes, multitasking is kind of fun. So Andrews is where I will ultimately will be ending up here. Oh, perfect timing. 100% perfect. Right. So I think this is going to be a fairly long session. So I think there's going to be some obvious recording, or should I say editing, in this video here to kind of edit down the time, the amount of watch time, because after all, this is a pre-recorded video. I do want to apologize for my air conditioner sounds in the background there. When I've got this computer running with a game and with a recording, it does tend to make it very hot in here after a while. So to bring the comfort level into play, got to run the AC. You know, listening back at the AC, you know, during previous recordings and sessions, it generally isn't too bad. But of course, you know, some people more of an audiophile than I am, so your hearing may differ. I'm just gonna kick those cars. There we go. Totally legit. That's how you do it. Railroaders be railroading on the railroad. So this is all the stuff for Whittier here. So you guys, in case you guys are wondering, this is actually a part of the modded Whittier yard that I have here. Bunch of modded tracks around here. It's kind of wonderful. Actually really fantastic. Alright, let's hit those handbrakes. Two should do. Reset switches. Totally cheap. So yeah, the SD40-2 units made by Mr. Beeman, they are really fantastic. I'm enjoying them so far. I've played them a couple times on stream now. So if you guys don't know where my stream is, you can find it at Lightwolf Gaming or twitch.tv/Lightwolf Gaming or Lightwolf 333 Gaming, whatever. I'll put the link down below. It's Lightwolf Gaming 333 on Twitch. So one of the interesting things about making videos like this is that this is actually going to be quite a long video. 3005 stop for refusing. Where are you at? Oh, that's the passenger train. Yeah, I got to get my passenger train and stuff and things running. "100% wonderful Maximus, Mr. Andrewicus Beemanus." Mr. Beeman, yep. Truly a fantastic mod here. Hello? 3005? Where are you? Gotta get the passengers and stuff and things set up. All right. Oh, a lot of people in there today. Come on. Get in there. Apparently they're going to Alorca and Cochrane. Right. So I can send these guys on their merry way. I gotta set this guy's signals for him though. Otherwise he won't be going anywhere. So we're going to be making a brief stop in Ila to make a drop off there. I'm probably just going to plop these in the siding right there at Ila. Yeah. And then my local there can actually just pull them off the siding and I can just continue on out. I don't mind doing a bit of dispatching and engineering, honestly. I just love the interiors of these cabs. Indeed, the gyro light does work. Can't get that on. There we go. So Beeman actually changed the AI to work with these locomotives better, to where they can actually now operate both the beacon and the ditch lights as well as the gyro light if you have the gyro light option available on some of these units. So there is a link to my Discord channel in the YouTube description down below there. So if you're interested in finding out what mods I run, there is a pinned comment or something like that in my Discord that will actually tell you what mods I run. Among them are definitely Beeman's SC40-2s and GP38s, which I just love. Much more biased to the GP38s, honestly. So that begs the question. Feel free to post in the comments down below. What is your favorite locomotive? This could be from any railroad anywhere in the world. Could be any American locomotive, could be any British class locomotive, could be any French locomotive, Russian locomotive. Main point is, just list in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. I was a bit early on the horn, but, you know, who's counting? So yeah, we're just gonna take the Ela-bound cars here and basically just drop them off in the siding. you know, take up a siding for the time being. It's fine. I think I might have applied a little too much air there. All right, just pulling the train a little bit more forward here. A couple of things for Alarka, then Robinson Gap. Just go ahead and unlock that switch. I'll clear the signals behind me here so my passenger train can then just continue doing the stuff and the things. A little bit of frame rate hesitation here, frame rate lag. All right, do a stop, flip the switch, reverse. Normally, real railroaders would not be picking a bunch of cars like that. At least not typically. At least they're not supposed to. But this is Light Wolf Railroad here. We have a little bit of the lax rules bug around here. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. I'm hoping that eventually they'll get the kind of the optimization issues fixed in Railroader. Be looking forward to that. Admittedly, the optimization in Railroader is not so horrible. Not like one other game I can think of that I used to play. Oop. Oop. Chef's kiss. That was a bit hard, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. No harm came of it. Nada. But yeah, the optimization in this game, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I do have a pretty beefy computer that can handle it usually, but it's a lot more than what I could say about another game I used to play. It was also a train game. And some of you guys that are longtime followers of my channel may or may not know what it is exactly I'm referring to. But to those of you, I'll leave it a mystery for you to figure out. The great thing about recording a video like this is that, you know, I could just talk and talk. You know, it's kind of a challenging thing, though, because then I have to find a subject to talk about without anybody to reciprocate the conversation back. Excuse me, that's the price of monologuing. That is indeed the price of monologuing right there. So passenger train is just now passing Barker's. I got a train sitting right there in Bryson or something. I got crossovers open. Oh, lovely. Well, we'll fire the engineer or the conductor who left those open. So we're good all the way through Bryson. Only put on a few pounds of air, keep myself under control here. Speed limit's only 35 through here. So with that whole thing that I just did back there in Ela, the normal procedure I would do is just basically to pull into Ela Yard and drop this all off, but kind of felt like being lazy. It's like, yeah, you just drop it off on the mainline siding. Got it. Beeman really did do a fantastic job with these locomotives here, so shout out to you, Mr. Beeman. notice that some of these W signs, warnings for railroad crossings, are placed a bit weird on the railroad. So so that one we just passed there, I always sound a bit further back. Do love the semaphores here. I think that's a great addition to the game there, although they were there from the release of the game. But it is fantastic. They are very nice. They do make for a very interesting operational session if you're running with multiple players and stuff. It is kind of fantastic. So I want to know what you guys think of the semaphores in this game here. Personally, I like them. Others don't like them. But to each their own, as they say. On the approach into Bryson. So before we ascend the red marble grade, I think I might have to add on a helper there, actually. So I do have a set of helpers actually put out at Nantahala just for such situations. Yeah, 3 Jeeps right there. They're in that siding that's normally used for that coal loader there, but I'm going to use that for staging the helpers. Yeah, it's fine. Love the ditch lights here too. SD40-2's pulling 2,187 tons like it's nothing. Echo off. I'm gonna have to edit that part out. SD40-2's pulling 2,187 tons like it's nothing. Awesome. "2005 departing Wilmot Station." Looking to see if I ever threw that one switch there for silver siding back. Nope. Done and dusted. What are we claiming here? The 1.1%? The engine sounds so good too. Approach Thomas Valley. Do I have a switch open? If you see an approach to Thomas Valley, I should have a switch open. Oh, yeah. Whittier. We're good otherwise. So we're about 32 minutes into the recording of this video. It's actually not too bad. I try not to panic dump the air like the AI tends to do in this game. So I do have the diverging approach into Hemingway sighting here, where I'm just going to drop off those. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? Oh, we have locomotives there at the Y at Alorca. Oh man, I'm sitting here thinking way too far ahead here. Yes, you have locomotives there. Such a beautiful morning here on the railroad, as it always is. No actual weather to speak of. Do a fantastic run by here. Man, look at that roll by. Such wonderful music by Heist. I love it. I'm wondering what it would be like if I actually had a locomotive number 3030. I wish I could put a graphic design of like a horse character there from Brave Star named 3030. Be kind of interesting. Brave Star is a cartoon from the 1980s that was not very well known, to say the least, but it was good. It was good cartoon. Yeah. So for those of you who have never heard of Brave Star, you've heard of one of the characters, 3030. Oh, got a little bit of lag there, so that's why I got that spinning. I'm hoping that's something that'll eventually get patched out. That'd be kind of fantastic, actually. Just to deal with the small optimization issues there, just like that. Do a bit more mainline switching up here. It's kind of interesting, the choice I made for the contrasting red handbrake there and red sand cap against the white. At least it's fairly visible. Let's get our boy cleared at least to Hemingway. So I have a couple of locomotives here that I could actually use to shove these cars all the way into Robinson. I do have an actual dedicated locomotive here for the Alarka local, but it's cleared down at Alarka. Oh, let's see. You are there. Okay. Fantastic. Just unlock this switch just for simple switching. Apply enough brake. Pretty fast stop, but to be fair, it was needed. So I think these Jeep 38s are actually heading to Nantahala as well. River Express departing the depot at, where is it? Whittier. It's gonna be a while before it can even get here. So mainline switching isn't gonna be an issue. Apply a little bit of Indy. Back in slowly. Oh, is that a complete stop? Weird, dude. All right, so we got to untie all these cars here. Select that. We're going to have you back up to here for the time being. Then we'll sort you out here soon. Yes, AI is a wonderful thing in this game. It's having fun. I basically have the main line for a little while here. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. Why am I set to 3007? Oh, that's because I clicked on the other locomotive. Yeah, copy. Foolish me. I mean, it's fine. And so I'll set this guy to go up to Robinson and it'll just drop it off for me. It's kind of awesome. Just gotta wait for my tail end to clear the main line. It's all fun. There we go. Have fun with that, dude. I gotta put the switch back to automatic here. still making some pretty good money on the passenger tickets. So the fun part is getting this 1,600 tons up the red marble grade there. Even though it's only 25 cars, but you know, tonnage over 4.5% just destroys any train. Why is that switch not lining up? That switch right there should be lining up. That's a CDC controlled switch, so why is it not lining up? Oh. I'll just cut that out of the video. Never mind. Basically, next stop is Nantahala to pick up a locomotive or two for the trip up the hill, and then we cut off at Topton, send them back downhill, and then we go on to Andrews. Here at Barker's Siding. Yeah, it's just a gray air conditioner box up there. It's fine. Like I said, the real fun part's going to get to Red Marble. Getting up Red Marble. So I think we're going to enjoy some of the trip on the way there. Enjoy another nice run by here. I think for the purposes of just recording this video, I'm gonna just document the trip here. I would normally do a bunch of train switching while just this guy's driving himself to Andrews, but I want to enjoy the trip up to or up through Red Marble. Quite easy to forget that this is actually a slight downhill slope here. Especially from between McLean and Alarka there. Interesting. I thought I plugged the Alarka switch for you. No, I did not. Come on, are you gonna get moving? No? Wow. I don't know, for some reason I am flipping the wrong switch today. Great stuff. It's such just like what they used to say in Friday. What up with Dad? Luckily for me, I do have a cup of coffee right here and some water. So I'm always good to go. Good 54 minutes into this recording here. Hotbox. Oh. I guess we'll have to fix that. Where's the hotbox? Well, there's always something interesting happening on the railroad here. Yep. Didn't oil these. So we should see the smoking hot box here soon-ish. So I'll probably cut this part out as well. Oh, 28% oiled on that one. Oof. Smoking. That's a hot box right there. Oh, yay. And looks like I'm gonna have to put you in a repair shop, dude. So that's all oiled for the most part. And that hot box was definitely on fire because there was just no oil in it. So we have a hot box order. It's gonna be 15 miles an hour. That is epic. Poor me. Well, yeah. So there's always something going on the railroad. So because of the hotbox issue, I think I'm gonna have to actually cut most of this out. But there's a little bit of extra switching that we can actually do to bypass or pass some of the time. We're actually gonna put you to work, my guy. Gonna switch out logs and stuff. How about back up, grab these. Connolly L2, L2, L2. Okay. So what we can do here while we're waiting to pass the time is that we're just gonna swap out the lumber at the Whittier sawmill. Because you are gonna take a while getting there, my dude. I'm gonna actually have it come here. That's that's not great. It said there's nothing to recall, even though I just used the number 10 over here. And it's saying there's nothing to recall because reasons. Great game. So while it's doing that, I think we could just switch out Whittier. I mean, it's a lot better to do this than just, you know, do a crawl for the next 30 miles at 15 miles an hour. That poor car's that's gonna get set out in a shop for repair, and that entire time it's just gonna be in a speed restriction. So number 10, take it away. There you go. Triumphant number 10 there. Doing its due duties. So we'll make the hook on these, and then we'll make the hook on the full, the loaded log cars there. We'll back those down into the sawmill. Knock this handbrake off. Knock that handbrake on. Put you there. Then we'll take these other log flats up to Connolly and we'll just have them loaded there. So the loaded log cars there, those actually go up to Walker Log Branch, just to save off overwhelming the Connolly Log Branch. And that, not only that, it just makes it nice to cycle them out too, properly. Actually, so switch that. I'm gonna shove these up to Connolly after I'm done switching Whittier down here, because I'm gonna drop all these cars off to where they need to go. Come on, do the stuff in the thing. We'll plonk you right at the sawmill. There you go, number 10. You got this. No, we don't want to go there. Bunch of stuff for the Whittier sawmill, but nothing for Stemsel. Gotcha. So we'll just back these logs right into the sawmill there, so sawmill can use them up, and so I can get paid for the day. There we go. You got this, number 10. Such a good locomotive this is. Really good for switching especially. And doing some occasional road work. When you're running light trains on the road. I mean, number 10 here has definitely earned its keep on Light Wolf Railroad. And since we're down here, we might as well just pick this stuff up. That's definitely going to be interesting. As I also note that my passenger train will eventually end up right behind my freight train out there on the main that's under speed restriction due to a simple hotbox thing. Atta girl, number 10. You got this. Right, pick up those cars. Back up and pick up these two cars here, and then this one. We'll put them in the yard, and those eventually head out on an eastbound train. Passenger trains departing Hemingway. What did they make on the cash there? $75 for 27 fares, not too bad. Pop those glad hands together. Pick up this boxcar here. Yeah, she's good on coal and water for the now. Come on, number 10. Just making sure these boxcars and stuff are actually still here in Illa Siding. They haven't gone anywhere. Because I know that this area is on a little bit of a slope right here. And I've had cars and stuff, you know, that have not had handbrakes properly tied down just escape on me. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of a slope there. Not too severe though. Like 0.1%. But every little bit does count. All right, so we'll run these guys into the yard here. Yeah, right about there should do. The biggest thing I do like about Railroader is the challenge of switching itself. It's kind of like a puzzle. You have to figure out where and what goes where. It is kind of fun. Is it wanting to back up over these switches? AI. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I think it's wanting to back up over these switches and then go to the forward point through the yard track right here. But whatever floats your boat, you know. I was hoping it would have actually gone down, pulled forward all the way down and then backed in, but whatever works. To be fair, it keeps us off the main line. Almost 8:30 railroad time here. Been recording for about an hour and 17 minutes. do have a car here that's tagged on the back here. That goes to Wilmot. So Wilmot is definitely under the jurisdiction of the Whittier local here. I have it parked down a little further here. So it's not having to go so far. Right, get you to come here. I'm gonna check the stuff at Stemsel. See if that needs pulled out at all. Yeah, we got one car for Stemsel here that needs to come out. River Express is reporting switch lined against. Ah, there we go. We got you. So this guy here goes into C2. I think it's just a simple pull out and simple, spotting job. Sometimes you live in a world you gotta watch what you say. All right, number 10, show us what you got. Such a great locomotive, honestly. So since I'll soon be setting out that car for Wilmot, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my signals here. I think we only need to go through Thomas Valley here. Such is the neat thing here. To just let AI take the controls. It's very nice. Very nice addition to the game. I do use it a lot. There you go, number 10. Show this train who's boss. Yeah, good for 35,100 pounds, 400 pounds attractive effort. Very solid. Very good for, you know, heavy duty yard switching jobs. Remember the, what's the locomotive? The one you start with here. The G16 Mogul and the T17 10-wheeler. You basically have to have the throttle all the way to the back cab wall just to get them to move anything. To move anything on even a train like this. The Mikado. Yeah, the G16 Mogul and the 10-wheeler here. 16,000 and 16,900 pounds attractive effort, respectively. $552. Made a fair amount of money with that. I wish Adam would actually change that to where the messages would disappear automatically. Because I see these up here and just, you know, think of them as just like they're in the background, and I just oftentimes ignore them. We'll put C2 back in its place, or in its place, I should say. And that should do it. And we have made the hook. Very nice. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for now. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm always looking to improve. So we will be doing more of these videos in the future, but in the meantime, I'm going to get this boxcar down to Wilmot to get it spotted, and then I'll get the log cars up to where they need to go to get them refilled, and then yeah, we'll get number 3020 up to Andrews, albeit slowly. I just didn't want to, you know, spend an entire session dealing with a 15-mile-an-hour train. So yeah, there is that. But we will get it there, and we'll get that car thrown into the repair shop. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.